guys, what's up? It's Amy. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be doing my ride or die makeup. I have my list right here of everything that are my favorites, at least for right now. I'm a pretty changeable person, so I might do another one in honestly say 6 months, and it could be completely different products. And I have my box here of my products. So I will list them for you and show you what they are. One thing I did want to say is that I have been publishing videos every other day, and I think I'm going to be going on a schedule. It's just going to be a lot easier to make sure that I have content up. I was pre-filming for a while, but with dealing with Mike's knee and taking care of him, it's just not as viable anymore. I can't necessarily plan out my time like that well, although I know a schedule means my time really has to be planned out, but I'll have more days in between each video. Because for a while I was planning on doing every day, and then it's just like, no, that's not even gonna come close to happening. So anyway, I'm thinking Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, but if I wanted to start it now, today's Saturday, well, I'll be publishing on Sunday since today is Saturday, so yeah, I could do Sunday and then do Tuesday, Thursday, and then the next Sunday. So I might start that this coming week. I'm not quite sure. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into these products. First thing that I use is I spray my face after my moisturizer and everything, and I use the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Spray. And that's this guy. Has different packaging now, but this is what I still have quite a lot in here. This is my new bottle. So, yeah, this is the guy that I use. And it reduces redness, it's pore minimizing, and oil absorbing, supposedly. I don't know about all those claims, but I just really enjoy it. So I use it after my setting spray as well, so I know I'll forget to mention it. So I do use it after my setting spray to help get rid of any mattifying that the setting spray does, because it does tend to do a lot, or can at least. Okay, the first thing, well, it was going to be the Becca First Light Primer, but I cannot find it anywhere. So this is actually something, this little combination right here is something I have been using just as much, if not more, than the Becca. So I figured these are probably just as good for a ride or die. It's the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. That's that guy. And then the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. And I mix these two together. And these are just little samples, but yeah. I mix them together and they make a great illuminating moisturizing primer. And it smells really good, this Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. It just smells so good. I definitely need to get a full size, definitely, because I have two of the little ones and they're both running out. So those are my primers. That foundation is a brand new one, and it's already my ride or die. Already, I know that it is. It is the Wet n Wild MegaCushion foundation with SPF of 15. This thing, it's in light ivory, so that's the color. This thing is amazing. It has replaced my Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. And there it is inside. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have a mirror. Not that I really need one when I'm putting on my foundation, but just for touch-ups and stuff. I have used cushion foundations in the past and done touch-ups, and it was nice to have the mirror inside. So that's but I mean, I'm going to be doing it in a bathroom anyway, no matter where I am, even if I'm in public. So yeah, a mirror doesn't make or break it. This is definitely my ride or die foundation. For concealer, because that's what I put on next, it's the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, the Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. It's this guy. And it's just so lightweight but full coverage, and it just does the job. It does exactly what I need it to do. It covers dark circles and redness, and that's what my problem areas are. I don't really have puffiness or anything like that. I just need to cover up the discoloration, and this really, really, really does the job. So this has been my ride or die for quite a while now. I have a backup of this actually, so all right, what is next on my list? Under eye setting powder. I actually use a bronzer because it's not a bronzer. Like, nobody is, I mean, okay, yeah, some people are this pale that this would be a bronzer for them, but it is Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana, and that's the color. I mean, it's lighter than my skin. So, and then when I blend it in, you can't even see, but it just gives a nice sheen and it brightens up your under eye. So, I don't know, I really, really like it for setting my concealer. For setting my entire face, I don't like to use, I mean, I have setting powders and I use them, but I don't like to mattify my skin that much. So what I use is an Hourglass product. I use Luminous Light, which looks like this, and it's supposed to give you a candlelit glow no matter what lighting you're in. So yeah, it's an ambient lighting powder in Luminous Light. So what I do is I just avoid my under eyes. I start out like on the high points of my cheeks with it, and then dust down like to my neck, and then I feel like I can't speak tonight. I don't know what my problem is. But, and then do my forehead real quick. I don't want my forehead to be like too like blinding. And then, you know, same thing on the other side, just so that the majority of the product does end up right on my cheekbones. And then everything's ready and prepped for contour. This is Wet n Wild Megaglo Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I do, oh, there's a big dent in this side because I've used it to set my under eyes so much, but this is the perfect contour shade. It's not too ashy, it's definitely not warm, it's just a great bronzer shade and, or great contour shade, sorry. And yeah, this one, I have a lot of other contours, but this one is the one that I just keep going back to. Just the ease of use, color, everything about it. It's just really, really, really great. I love so many Wet n Wild products. It's just not even funny. And that is one of them. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair. It's like 800 degrees in here, and I'm trying to find a way to not be so hot, but messing with my hair is not going to help. Okay, the next thing is I do my contour. After I've done my face powders and stuff, I do my contour. Then I do my bronzer. And I use the Pure Mineral Glow Bronzing Powder. And I've put a significant dent in this. I should probably put this into a project pan. I don't know if you can see, but there's definitely, like, I can dip my nail down into there. This is just a great color. It's warm, but it's not too warm. It's not orangey warm. It's just, it gives you a sun-kissed look, and it's a mineral glow, so it adds a glow which helps with my dry skin. So that's why I just really, really, really love it. And all of this stuff, if I haven't mentioned it, is cruelty free. All of this stuff is. My Ride or Die products, I would not have a Ride or Die product that is not cruelty free. I just wouldn't. So yeah, Pur does not test on animals, and they make a great bronzer. The next thing I do is move my hair again, is blush. And I honestly could not decide between two colors because it depends on the eye look that I'm going for. If I'm going for like a peachy pinky eye look, then I want a certain color. If I'm going for, I don't know, something smokier or more brown, then I want a different color. So this is the first color. It's in Mellow Wine, and it is just gorgeous. It is phenomenal. It is wonderful, beautiful, incredible, all the adjectives you can think of. It lasts. It just is, it's amazing. And Apricot in the middle is my other color. So I could live with just using either one of these for the rest of my life. Well, for the next like 6 months until I decide that I want to use something different. Now, I've actually been using these for a really, really long time. So, I mean, over a year. So, these are just really great colors that go with anything. I don't have either of them on today, but that's just because I wanted to try out a balm product that I had a sample of. So, anyway, yes, these are my blushes. Next product to go on my face is a highlighter. And I like Jouer. The formula of this guy is so phenomenal, and the color. I've actually made a dip in this guy too, but you can't really see it. The color, this is Citrine, and it just is, I don't know, it's just a nice light champagne-y color. It's not dark so you don't see a stripe on the face. And again, I don't have it on today because I'm wearing a pinkish highlighter. I don't know if you can even tell that it's pink, but it definitely is. But anyway, this guy is my favorite. I could get rid of all my other highlighters and have just this one. It's so, so pretty. See if I can swatch it for you. See that sheen, that shine. And then that is what it looks like swatched out. And it's just so pretty, and it just goes really well with my skin tone, which is why I like it. So it pulls a little pink out of my skin, which is odd because normally that never happens. But yeah, it's super, super pretty. All right, next thing that I use is eye primer. And I love the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I've been using this for a good solid 2 years as my favorite. I have a little sample guide that came with a Lorac Pro palette. I think I actually have 2 of these because I had 2 of the Pro palettes. But yeah, it's just great. I have oily eyelids. I crease super easily, and this, I don't know, it brings out the colors of my eyeshadows, and it makes it so that I don't crease. So that's all I can ask for in a primer, and it does the job, and it's not thick, it doesn't feel heavy, it's not sticky, it's not anything, because some of them can get really, I don't even know how to explain it, they can get like powdery and like stuck, especially in the inner corner, and this one doesn't do that. It just glides on and then dries, and it's almost like you have nothing on. So yeah, definitely recommend this guy. And then if I had to pick out of all of my palettes, which I have over 50, it is the Too Faced Sweet Peach, and I can smell it even without opening it, I can smell it right now. It smells so good. And here it is. I love it because you can do such neutral light looks over here. You can do peachy looks. You can do, like, these actually come across as like peachy, sort of peachy brown. You can do pink looks. They have this fun pop of green. They have a purple in there, another darker one. But you can do a smoky eye. It's a very cohesive palette that you can do just about any look. I mean, you have a white base shade. It's called White Peach. Then Peaches and Cream also is just great for a base shade depending on your skin coloring, or a transition shade. It has nice shimmers right here and here, and it's just, and it smells divine. So what's not to like about it? I don't know. It's just what I grab for. It's what I gravitate toward if I am not thinking about a look and I just want to get something put on my eyes pretty quickly. I'll generally just pick out a crease shade, which is going to be Puree or Summer Yum, and then if I want to do a lid shade, I'll put like one of the shimmers, Caramelized or Luscious. This one is also, that one's a satin, but these ones are gorgeous. I love them all. I love them all. All right. After eyeshadow comes mascara. And again, I'm not wearing this today. I'm not wearing any of this stuff today because this stuff was all set aside, honestly. It was set aside and I couldn't put it on because it was in a box. So, if I'm going to be real with you. But my favorite mascara, hands down, is the Pur Big Look. This gives me the best lashes. I have not been asked more times, like with any other mascara, if I'm wearing false lashes or not. Like this one is the one where people ask me. And it's got a really great wand, if I can pull it out. It's not natural bristle, which is good because it's silicone, and it just coats your eyelashes just perfectly. And one coat is all you need. And I mean, unless you just have really short lashes, but it gives volume, it gives length. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. So then after all of that, I do my brows. Sometimes I'll do my brows before my eyes, but fact of the matter is I use the Wet n Wild Ultimatebrow Retractable Brow Pencil. And this is a new one to me, but it is by far surpassed my other brow pencils. And that's really all I use. I don't like pomades. I don't like powders. I use pencils. And this one is just, it's got a triangular tip, if you can see that, and then it gets skinnier the more you use it, so it's really, really, really easy to make like hair-like strokes. Let's see if I can, I don't know, that is me using it 3 times. I didn't know if one time would be enough for anybody to see how thin it is, but that is how thin it is with just one stroke. So, and of course you can go darker. I was just trying to, I don't know, make sure that it was a straight line. So anyway, it just is amazing. And it's like, I don't know, I mean, it's less than $5, so great. Totally replaced my $20 Anastasia one, so $21. Speaking of Anastasia, my Ride or Die brow gel is Anastasia's clear brow gel. I have a little mini one right now, and it just has a really good spoolie wand, whatever you want to call it, and it just separates and it holds. It's like super glue for your lashes. It really is. And it's amazing. Nothing else. Like, not my Brow Gal, like nothing else can hold a candle to this. It's just all there is to it. All right. Then my favorite lipstick. I had to pick between two. And this one I picked simply because it's creamier. And so, like, I wore it all day today until I put this lipstick on because my cat clawed me. It was totally my daughter's fault. My cat was over here. My daughter was over here. My daughter was grabbing my cat. She flipped her, and my cat's claw got my lip, like, right here. And so I had to wear kind of a lip-colored matching lipstick, but I didn't want it to be a liquid lipstick because I didn't want it to settle into the crack where my clawed me. So I decided that Colourpop Lumiere is my ride or die. And this is the color, and that's what it is swatched, and it's just amazing. It's perfect. It's a collab with Kathleen Lights with Colourpop, and she just did the best job for me, for my lips, but better. But I can see it working on anybody, and yeah, I could wear this lipstick every day and be perfectly happy. The very last thing is setting spray. And it's not actually the last thing I do. I do the setting spray before I do mascara and lipstick and before I do my eyebrow gel because it can like beat up weird on your eyebrows. But it is the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray. And it has some sticker on it that does not belong. But it's this guy. The only downfall is it's small. It is only 1.52 fluid ounces, so I have to buy them a lot or buy them in bulk, but it has a really great mist, and it is the only one that I have found that doesn't, other than any kind of illuminating one, just a regular setting spray that doesn't mattify me too much. Of course, illuminating ones aren't going to, but those are just a different ball game, and I want to talk about everyday ride or die products here. Like, that's what I'm going for, and that's what I've been talking about. So this guy is definitely my ride or die setting spray. So anyway, that is the end of my list. I actually got through it. So what do you guys use every day? What can you not live without? What are your ride or die products? Are any of them the same as mine? Leave a comment down below, and please like this video if you liked it, share it with your friends if you liked it, and subscribe please if you have not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Peace out.